Hey, we're live. What's going on? It's the boy JP, and we are here in Masterduel. We're doing the Masterduel Dice event. We have a guaranteed royal to pull, and I have some news related to my deck. All right. First things first. Let's check this out. Right. Head into the dice rally. So, I've been playing this like grinding it, looking live, and watching some YouTube or Netflix in my downtime, even on like my work breaks. I'll just be playing some good old Masterduel, right? And I didn't really understand this event. I mean, obviously I understand it, but I didn't realize that some of these cards are guaranteed for you to keep, right? So, chat. Let me see if you can see me real quick. Let me see if you can see me real quick. Alright, you can. Let me tell you a little something. So I was playing this Masterduel event, right? And okay, let me restart. So I was playing this Masterduel event, and I roll the dice, I land on this chip, and I'm like, okay, what is this? It's going to be a random card. Bam! I get Royal Rare, DDD, King Zero Rage. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. Like, that's really cool. Let me build a deck around it. And yet did I know, if I click here on Duel and I go into the deck, you'll notice something. It is now actually in my collection. So this event just gave me a free Royal Rare DDD the Viking Zero Rage, which is like one of my favorite cards and in my favorite deck. What the fuck? It's got a free Royal Rare for one of my favorite cards like in existence. And I didn't even know. I legit googled. I'm like, how do I get to keep this card? And it just gives it to you. So check that out. Speaking of Royal Rares, by the way, this deck is almost fully hollowed. Oh man, like I'd say I wish I got that streams, but I'm kind of like, it's whatever, because I didn't even know I got to keep it. I just had to Google it and be like, what's going on? Let's give us a scroll. I do this every time. Pack. Bonus pack, monster pack, secret pack. It's none of these, and I definitely have an additional pack to open. If I scroll up, it's probably just going to be a part of these. Right, it's probably on the special, right? Yeah, right here on the special. Okay, so I can pull one Royal Rare. I'm hoping for an Infernal Knight card or Cyber Dragon. Please, Cyber Dragon. Fuck! That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh man, it would have been so nice to finally get my first Infernal Royal Rare, or to pull a Cyber Dragon 1. But you know what? That's alright. At the end of the day, we're still getting a free Royal Rare, and we're about to add it to our collection. Player Wing Fast Dragon Wind. So if I ever do one of those Royal Rare only duels, this is something that might be playable. Okay. Not happy with it, but I'll take it. So these are the packs I could have gotten. Featured card in this pack. What could have I gotten if I went into this? Just a Royal of any of these R's, and man, Royal Infinity would have been fucking fantastic. Featured cards. What would have been, yeah, like King Charles. That's alright. We move on and we do our thing. I also decided I'm going to save up for the 4th year anniversary pack. Because I'm a few thousand off, even though it's a difficult decision because I could grind Royals. Going into the featured pack. Gee, that's a lot of titles right there. We could probably finish this event fairly easily. This event actually supports the decks that I play. I've actually been using most of this event with I just draw both Regis with Red Dragon Arching, and just since I got this guy here, I've been using DDDs. But they both work because it gives you bonus points for using darks and level 2 or lower darks, I believe. Notice a lot of people just don't use DDDs when it comes to these events. They don't realize the deck actually works. Even though I admit this list I'm using, it's not great. I kind of just threw it to just chucked random cards, I didn't strategize it at all. But still, like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can't even summon this fella because I need an Xyz, and Xyz aren't in this event. It'd be really cool if I got one of his specials at, say, half life points, right? Because then I was about to use Rage, tribute something, attack directly, and then just demolish immediately. Alright, turn in. My go. How do I want to navigate this? I think I'm just gonna activate. Activate. We want a special summon. Probably just should have gone into Kepler. Yeah, Kepler would have definitely been a much better play. Centigrade View. Right. Then we'll go into Genghis, Gilgamesh, I mean. Activate. Yeah, well, see ya, buddy. Will we have a chance of getting another royal? We just need to land a free. Fuck! It's a tease. It's a tease. Alright, 14 spaces. You know what? I want to go back to playing my RDAs. This deck's actually really fun. And I really, genuinely, I'm looking forward to the support coming out. I feel like the majority of my decks that I play have been getting a lot of support recently, mainly because of the overframe cards. But the Red Dragon Arching cards in particular, I'm looking forward to them. Half health. Now I get half health. I mean, I probably landed on that, so I'm paying attention. Should have been good for a rage. He's going first. I wasn't looking. Him. Okay. So keep checking Yu-Gi-Oh! Org, because we are due some overframe cards soon. I'm pretty sure we have another set of them to be revealed from the Heroes and Rivals. So, RDA should be getting a card, Cyber Dragon should be getting a card, Hero should be getting a card, like, theoretically. Blue Eyes. Yeah, that's it. Oh, by the way, you guys remember my live pull after the marathon. I pulled a DDDD Dimensional King Art Crisis. I actually framed it. It looks quite cool, I would say. I started streaming and I just get like overwhelmingly tired. A little bit annoying. I want to stream until I finish this DICE event, that's the idea. But I'm contemplating just going to sleep. Or potentially just not. Fucking no. See, I won't lie, in this event in particular, I have a lot more fun playing while watching YouTube. Because I'll just be on my phone. I'll just put down my phone, let them do their combo, and I'll just start doing my combo. Things usually in these events, the opponent aren't that, I want to say, just overly competitive, I guess you can say. Usually using quite shit decks. But then sometimes you get into times where just clearly putting a little bit of effort to win. Alright, let's see how far we go. Immediately we want to summon Psy Reflector. Psy Reflector will search a Soul Piece, pitch a Soul Piece, special summon a Soul Piece, or none of the above. This is where any support would be great because it'd be able to extend, but given our current situation, it's definitely not looking too possible, especially because they probably have a negate to stop this as well. We get activation and destroy, and nothing else we have currently is accessible to doing any sort of combo. That's unfortunate. But then I don't mind losing right now because we still immediately get the bonus from summoning a level 2 or lower. I showed it to my locals today. I didn't play, but then they're saying Yu-Gi-Oh is getting a bit more popular, which is like fantastic to hear. Yeah, the fun bit of the game is just a big weight game. I only just want to surrender because he could just kill me right now. It's just taking too long. play some Duel Links on the side, eh? My Reiji is currently, let me just pull it up on my stream. Game 2. There we are. A little bit of auto duels. He's finally doing something. That just took too long. One, two. Would have been nice before. Alright, let me gain. Show off the fact we got a free Royal real quick. Alright, I know how to replay. How do I up here, right? Replay. I know how to replay I wanted to show off. I believe there's this one here. It was a Red Dragon Archfiend mirror match. Let's play the replay. Let's just play. I don't really remember what happened, like, because I was playing it like late at night, and I just know it was a cool mirror match, and yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's only going to take a long time. Alright, so it's half life points, and we're going second. Alright, let's see what the agenda is. Okay, so this is before I updated the deck, because I got rid of that card. Okay, wait, did it say half life point? I'm confused, because we're also going to be at full life points right now. Unless it's a replay glitch, I don't know. Okay, Red Rising Dragon. Special summon Red Resonator. Isn't it crazy? There's like so many like potential in-arc type things for Red Dragon Archfiend, between the reds, between the crimsons, between the resonators, the Red Dragon Archfiends, the Archfiends, etc. etc. Crimson Dragon. So thinking about it earlier, the new Crimson Dragon, it's a shame it doesn't count as all the archetypes, which probably literally just because it would have been too much text. But it would have been really cool. Alright, so he has a Scar Red and a Red Dragon Archie. The RDA pops his Scar Red, so it's basically just useless at that point. Alright, what do we do? Do we FTK or OTK this guy? Not sure. What he does is pop our Soul Resonator. Which, pretty sure I was doing that as some sort of a bait. Okay. Going into Red Rising Dragon. Okay. Bringing back Crimson Resonator, special summoning 2. Gaining life points. We're nearly at 10k right here. Scar Red Dragon Archfiend on board. Getting rid of the Scar Red Dragon Archfiend to bring out the Red Nova Dragon counts as a synchro summon. Scar Red brings out the original Red Dragon Archfiend. Syncing off with Vision and Red Dragon Archfiend. Bringing out Hot Red Dragon Archfiend and Bane. Crimson Gaius, here's another Crimson card. Hope they make an in-art type Crimson Dragon card. Is that Synchron Resonator? I forget the name between that one and the other one. Alright, so Scar Red comes out again. Battle Phase. Battle Phase. Flipping his Red Dragon Archfiend to defense. Double damage. Piercing. Red Dragon Archfiend versus Red Dragon Archfiend. 4,000 damage. 10,000 health by the way. Watch that drop. Special summoning my own Second, Red Dragon Archie direct attack, and then 5500 2v phase. Red Dragon Archie mirror match, absolutely destroyed. Yeah. King Pyro. There we go. Love that, love that. That was a good replay. That was a good replay. Now here's another replay. I remember this was like me versing Synchrones. So let's see what happens. Alright, red resonator, special summon, assault, negate, unfortunate. Special summon Whirlwind Fella. Red Rising Dragon. Reborn, red. 10k health. James doesn't do burn damage because that'd be good for the burn achievement. Legend special summons itself. Going to Hot Red Dragon Ushing Bane. Sky Red and Vision both trigger in chain link 1, 2, search, special summon Red Dragon Arching. Fiendish Chain, Fiendish Golem comes out. There's the RDA, you gotta make sure you do something with it because it will destroy the rest of your board if not. Then we'll go into this. Yeah. And then tributing the free monster to go into Scar Red, which will be a free body and a free RDA if sent to grave. We have a negate on board. We have a disruption. I remember, because again, I was playing these games while I was busy. Not busy, I was doing things. I was like watching YouTube. So I wasn't paying too much attention because I remember I think I misplayed a little bit, but I remember it being an intense duel and that's why I saved it. So there's a Quillball Hedgehog fella. Yeah, I think this is where I messed up because I knew I probably shouldn't have negated that because he could go as a junk speeder, but I was just sick of the props coming up and I wanted to just negate it. So yeah, gonna go to junk speeder now. So I remember I was also thinking to myself, I'm pretty sure junk speed has 1800 and under 2k, but just in case, I might better finish Golem it. Yeah, there we go. Junk signal. Man, Synchron's like, their support has been quite good. They got so many just useful cards. Oh yeah, this I wasn't paying attention and I forgot he had that effect for a moment, so that was almost useless, but at least it was forced out. Stardust Dragon. I used to really like Stardust Dragon. I used to conflict between Stardust and RDA, but I decided RDA is the way. The Crimson. And I also did a little bit of a misplay leading up soon. I got a little bit carried away and you'll see how I'm doing. There's a Silhouette Warrior. Bang, bang, bang. Only left with V-Scar Red Dragon Archie. How do I survive? We'll find out. Look at that big board just full of Stardust Synchros. Still going. I remember thinking to myself, it'd be so funny if I just win this duel with how long this turn was going for. If I bring this guy, he didn't have anything for it, right? Yeah, he just ends turn. I was thinking, alright, let's try to win. Let's piss him off. Let's try to win. I draw the absolute power force, which is absolutely insane. And then I get vision back to hand, which just allows me to combo climb, synchro climb, do whatever I want. So my game plan was, I can simply just build up a backup plan when the main plan doesn't work, attempt to get any sort of negates, hand traps out of play, so I can use absolute power force with ease. The misplay I do make is I forget the Crimson Dragon can copy my cards within the moment, so I wasn't paying much attention, and then I do go into a bit of a higher level, which is allowing him to do some shenanigans which I do not really want, but oh well. So here we go, we're going to go into Red Supernova, oh no, Red Nova Dragon. Thinking of the wrong duel here. Yeah, so then he goes over into Cosmic Blazer Dragon. And then he negates Crimson Gaia. And then for some reason he negates his own card with his Stardust Dragon. I was able to think to myself, okay buddy, like, do you just not know what that card did? Or you just tapping things? Like, that's a little bit ridiculous. I basically just drew this as a bait. Especially because it's a quick effect target, so if something happens in the long run I can do something. But here we go, Crimson Gaia, swapping him all down to face down defense, absolute power force, giving me double damage and piercing, Red Dragon Arching versus Stardust Dragon. Bam, there we go, 4,000 damage, and then he tries to save it, but the effect just blows up the entire board. Stardust Dragon is gone, and now I can bring back my second Red Dragon Arching, and my Red Nova Dragon can attack the game, he decides to, so red there. So there we go, Stardust Dragon versus Red Dragon Arching, and I win. We got destroyed. Another good replay.